Help me reach 3,000 subscribers. Hit like and leave a comment. I really do read them all. I'm slumped on our brown leather couch, the one Emily swore was classier than black when we got it at IKEA 6 years ago. The coffee table's got a dent from when I dropped a socket wrench last summer, moving it to fix the floorboards. Framed photos on the mantle, us grinning at the Grand Canyon, back when we planned trips together, feel like props now. It's Friday night, and Emily's across from me, legs curled under her, scrolling her phone like it's her lifeline. Her Pinot Grigio sweats on the side table, untouched. The TV's blaring a cooking show neither of us cares about, just noise to mask the distance. I'm beat from a week at the auto shop, 2 busted transmissions, a customer who thought yelling would fix his brakes, grease still caked under my nails. But I'm here, trying to stitch us back together. I lean in, thinking a kiss might cut through the haze, just a quick one on her cheek. She pulls back like I'm radioactive. "Don't touch me, Tom," she says, eyes glued to her screen. "I haven't wanted that from you in a long time." It's a tire iron to the gut, sharp and cold. I freeze, hand halfway to her, then ease back. The TV chef's ranting about overcooked fish, and I'm staring at her, her words sinking in. Haven't wanted that in a long time. Since when? I've been showing up, cooking dinners, planning date nights, fixing the damn garbage disposal without asking. And this is what I get? A line that sounds rehearsed. I don't yell. I don't beg. "Okay," I say, voice steady. "Then let's keep it real from now on. No warm talks for show. Just house stuff." She looks up, eyes narrow. "What's that supposed to mean?" "Means we stick to business," I say, leaning forward. "Bills, chores, logistics. You want something? Text me. One time." She laughs, sharp, meant to cut. "You're being ridiculous, Tom." "Am I?" I say. "You don't want clothes, you don't get my resources. No double standards. Keep it honest." "You're blowing this out of proportion," she says, scrolling again. "It's not that serious." "It's serious enough," I say, standing and grabbing my beer. "I'm done with games. I'm in the garage this weekend. You need me, you know how to reach me." "Whatever, Tom," she says, voice flat, like I'm an annoyance. "Your call," I say, heading to the door. I grab my keys and move my work bag to the garage, setting up a cot I keep for late nights. I'm not leaving the house, but I'm not sharing her space either. She wants distance, she gets it, starting now. In the garage, my Harley's waiting, the one thing that doesn't talk back. The wrench feels solid, grounding me. I'm turning her words over, trying to pin down when this started. Since I covered her car payment? Since I stopped asking about her day because she stopped asking about mine? I've been holding this house together, paying bills, keeping the lights on. And she's checking out. I'm not begging for scraps. If she's done, I'm not clinging. I text Mike, my buddy since high school. "Cornhole at your place tomorrow? Need a break." He pings back, 7 p.m. bring beers. Good. I'm not waiting for her to decide if I'm worth her time. If I'd known that was just the start of her game, I'd have packed my bags that night. The next morning, I'm in the kitchen, coffee brewing, eggs sizzling. The house smells like bacon and routine, but it feels like a stage. Emily comes down, dressed for yoga in her Lululemon gear, hair in a tight ponytail, acting like last night was nothing. She grabs her water bottle from the fridge. "Tom, can I use your card? Mine's maxed, and I need to renew my studio pass." I pause, spatula in hand, and look at her. She's not meeting my eyes, expecting a yes, like I'm her ATM. I set the spatula down slow. "You want my card?" I say, voice steady. "Didn't you say you haven't wanted anything from me in a long time?" Her face twitches, a crack in her armor. She laughs, sharp, trying to make me feel small. "Oh, come on, Tom. Don't be so sensitive. It's just a card." "Sensitive?" I say, crossing my arms. "I'm quoting you. If you don't want me, that includes my money. Right?" She rolls her eyes. "It's for yoga, not a vacation. Why are you making this a thing?" "You made it a thing," I say, stepping closer. "You don't get to reject me one night and ask for cash the next. Pick a lane, Em." She stares, calculating. "You're blowing this out of proportion," she says, voice low, like I'm a child. "I didn't mean it like that. Didn't you?" I say. Sounded clear to me. "God, Tom," she says, grabbing her bag. "You're impossible," says the one rewriting the rules. I counter. "No card. Figure it out." "You're so dramatic," she says, voice rising. It's not that deep. It's deep enough, I say. You set the terms last night. I'm just following through. She scoffs. Fine. Be that way. Don't come crying when you're sleeping alone. I'm not the crying type, I say, flipping an egg. You know that. The doorbell rings, breaking the tension. It's a delivery guy with a package for Emily, some skincare stuff. She switches gears, all smiles, thanking him like she's Miss America. The kid, barely 20, grins back, oblivious. I watch her act, and it's clear. She's got two faces, and I'm done with the one she shows me. She leaves, slamming the door just enough to make her point. I pull out my phone, open my banking app, and freeze the card linked to her phone. Then I text her. Joint account covers mortgage, utilities, groceries. Your yoga, your shopping. Use your own money. No exceptions. Clear, done. I head to the shop, diving into a Ford with a bad alternator. My phone buzzes mid-job. It's Emily. Card didn't work. Fix it. I don't reply. I said it once. That's enough. Mike's backyard is a chaos of lawn chairs, empty beer cans, and a cornhole board set up on the grass. It's Saturday night, and I'm tossing beanbags with Mike, his brother Dave, and Ray, our high school buddy who never shuts up. Ray's bragging about his new grill, Dave's sipping his beer, watching everyone's throws like he's scouting talent. Mike's wife, Sarah, is passing out chips and dip, keeping the vibe light. Emily's here because Sarah invited her. I didn't argue. Public space, neutral ground. I'm not hiding. We're mid-game, Ray trash-talking Mike's aim, when Emily pokes the bear. She's sipping a gin and tonic, leaning against a patio table. Tom, you gonna fix that card issue? Or am I supposed to beg? Her smile's sharp, loud enough for everyone to hear. The yard goes quiet. Ray freezes mid-toss. Dave's eyes flick to me. Sarah pauses with a tray of nachos. I set my beanbag down slow. You're not begging him. You're demanding. Big difference. Her smile tightens. Wow. Tom, way to make a scene. Scene? I say, stepping closer. You brought it up. I'm answering. You want my money. Act like I'm more than a wallet. Ray laughs loud. Damn, Em, you walked right into that one. Stay out of it, Ray, she snaps. Hey, I'm just calling it, Ray says, tossing his beanbag and missing. Tom's got a point. Dave clears his throat. Maybe take it inside, you two. Nobody needs a show. No show. I say, eyes on Emily. Just facts. You want something? Em, you know what I need first. Sarah steps in, nervous. Okay, let's all chill. Tom, you want another beer? I'm good, I say, picking up a beanbag. Your move, Em. She laughs, thin. You're unbelievable, Tom. It was a joke. Not a funny one, I say, landing the bag on the board. Mike claps, breaking the tension. Nice shot, Tom. Whose turn? Emily switches to charming mode, chatting up Sarah about some recipe, but the air's thick. Everyone saw it. She knows she's on thin ice with witnesses. After the game, I'm helping Sarah clean up when she pulls me aside. Tom, what's going on with you and Em? That was intense. She's been intense for a while, I say, stacking plates. I'm done pretending it's my job to fix it. She says you're shutting her out, Sarah says, frowning. Maybe you need to talk, really talk. Talk, I say, almost laughing. I've talked. She doesn't listen. I'm not chasing her. Ray pokes his head in, beer in hand. Yo, Tom. You good? That was cold-blooded out there. Good as I'll be, I say, grabbing my jacket. Thanks for the game. Sarah sighs. Don't do anything rash, okay? Rash isn't my style, I say. I'm done being her doormat. I'm not looking for allies, but they saw it. Emily's game doesn't work in public. Tomorrow, I'm opening a separate account. Joints for bills, mortgage, utilities, groceries. Her extras? Her problem. Monday morning, I'm at the bank before the shop opens. I set up a new account, transfer half our savings, and lock it down. I've seen guys at the shop lose everything because they didn't draw a line. Not me. I text Emily again, reinforcing the boundary. Joint account is for house bills only. Mortgage, utilities, groceries. Your personal stuff, yoga, clothes, comes from your money. No exceptions. I'm not waiting for her to test me. At the shop, I'm focused. Jake, my coworker, notices. He's young, cocky. Trouble at home. Boss? He says, grinning. Trouble's only trouble if you let it be, I say, tightening a bolt. Pass me the 10 millimeters. He laughs. hands me the wrench. You sound like my dad. All about drawing lines. Your dad's smart, I say. Learn from him. Emily's not backing off. She's not yelling. That's not her style. It's the subtle stuff, piling up like rust. She forgets to tell me about a dinner with her friends, then texts at 10 p.m. to pick her up from a bar. I don't go. She makes plans for us to visit her parents without asking, then acts like I'm the jerk for saying I've got work. And the comments, always with that smile. You're so busy with your bikes, Tom. Guess I'm not on the schedule. I'm done arguing. I split our budget. Joint covers mortgage, utilities, groceries. Personal wants come from personal funds. One text. No repeats. She notices, but doesn't call it out. She's waiting for me to crack. Not happening. I act before her next move. I call Greg, a realtor buddy who owes me for fixing his car. I'm looking for a place, I tell him. 1 bedroom, near the shop. Nothing fancy. He pauses. You serious, Tom? Dead serious, I say. Send me listings. He says he'll have options tomorrow. I hang up, feeling lighter. I'm not waiting for her next jab. I'm setting the terms. At lunch, I'm in the shop's break room with Jake and Carl, a veteran mechanic who's seen it all. We're eating deli sandwiches, and Carl's griping about a customer who wanted a free oil change. Jake's scrolling his phone, but looks up when Carl turns to me. You're quieter than usual, Tom. Wife trouble. Something like that. I say, taking a bite. Carl laughs, gravelly. Been there. My ex tried to run the show, always pulling passive-aggressive crap. Draw a line, man, or they'll walk all over you. Already drawing it, I say. She's learning I'm not her errand boy. Jake grins. What did she do? Doesn't matter, I say. I'm done playing her game. Carl nods. Good. Don't let her guilt you. Women like that thrive on control. Give an inch, they take your life. Jake snorts. Sounds like my sister's boyfriend. Guy's whipped. He's choosing it, I say. I'm not. Carl leans back. You got a plan, Tom? Working on it, I say. Step 1. Protect what's mine. Jake laughs. Boss, you're like a general. Gotta be, I say, finishing my sandwich. Carl's words stick. He's been through it and came out standing. I'm not alone. The barbecue at Ray's place is next. Sunny, burgers sizzling, music low. Emily's in her element, charming everyone, laughing at Ray's fishing stories. I'm talking shop with Dave, sipping a beer, when she twists the knife. Tom, you gonna fix Ray's truck for free again? She says, loud enough for the yard to hear. You're so good at giving your time away. The air shifts. Ray looks at me, confused. Dave sips his beer, eyes on me. Sarah, flipping burgers, freezes. I set my bottle down, deliberate. Funny you mentioned giving, Em. I say, voice calm. You're pretty good at taking without giving back. Her smile falters. What's that supposed to mean? You know what it means, I say. You don't get to throw shade and expect me to smile. Want to talk about my time? Where's yours? Ray jumps in, grinning nervously. Whoa, Em, you trying to start a cage match? Stay out of it, Ray, she snaps. I'm just saying. Ray says, hands up. Don't poke the bear. Sarah steps over, spatula in hand. Okay, let's take a breath. Tom, you want a burger? I'm good, I say, picking up my beer. Em, you got anything else? She laughs, forced. You're making a fool of yourself, Tom. Nah, I say. I'm done letting you make one of me. Dave speaks up, quiet. Maybe talk this out later. No need to air it here. No airing, I say. Just setting things straight. Mike claps loud. All right, who's hungry? Let's eat. Emily sticks to Sarah and the other wives, quiet. I don't care. I'm not here to make her comfortable. The drive home is tense. Emily stares out the window, then speaks. You embarrassed me back there. You embarrassed yourself, I say, eyes on the road. Play games in public, I'll play back. You're making this bigger than it is, she says, voice tight. No, I say, pulling into the driveway. You're showing me who you think I am. I'm done with your version. You're impossible, she says, getting out. Your call, I say, grabbing my jacket. I head to the garage, call Mike, and crash on his couch. No drama, just action. I'm not going back to the house like nothing happened. Monday, I meet Greg at a 1-bedroom apartment near the shop. It's small, smells like fresh paint, overlooks a parking lot. Perfect. I tell him I'll take it, sign the papers by Friday. Emily's at work, so I head home to pack. Clothes, toiletries, my work boots. I leave a note. I'm staying at Mike's for a bit. We'll talk when you're ready to respect me. As I'm loading my truck, Linda, our nosy neighbor, pokes her head over the fence. She's pruning roses, fishing for gossip. Tom, you moving out? Saw Emily storming off. Not yet, I say, tossing a duffel in the truck. Just taking a breather. She's saying you're difficult, Linda says, snipping a stem. Said you're not yourself. I laugh, bitter. She's rewriting history. I'm done letting her call the shots. Linda nods. Marriage is tough. Take care, Tom. Always do, I say, slamming the tailgate. Wednesday, Emily's back early from work. I'm at the house, sorting shared items, dishes, books, the coffee maker we fought over. I've got a checklist on my phone. What's mine? What's hers? What's joint? She walks in, sees me with a notepad, and freezes. What's this? Inventory, I say, not looking up, making sure we're clear on what's whose. You're serious? She says, voice sharp. You're dividing our stuff? Clarity's good, I say, checking off a lamp. You want the blender? It's yours. I'm taking the tools. This is ridiculous, she says, crossing her arms. You're acting like we're done. You said you don't want me, I say, meeting her eyes. I'm listening. She scoffs. You're so dramatic, says the one rewriting the rules. I say, you want civil, sign off on this list. You're really doing this? She says, voice wavering. Done it, I say, handing her the house keys. You've got the place. You're throwing away everything, she says, grabbing the keys. Nah, I say. I'm keeping what's mine. She stares, pen in hand. Fine. Take your stupid tools. Good, I say, pocketing my list. We're clear. I walk out, leaving her with the keys and the silence. At Mike's, I'm on the couch, scrolling apartment listings. Sarah brings me a coffee. You okay, Tom? I'm good, I say. Just moving forward. Emily's texting me, she says. She says you're abandoning her. She's losing control, I say, sipping. I'm not her puppet. She thinks you're overreacting, Sarah says. Maybe you could. Could what? I cut in. Talk. I've talked. She doesn't listen. Mike walks in, tossing me a beer. You're doing the right thing, man. She's been pushing you too far. Thanks, I say, cracking the can. I'm done pushing back. Friday. I've signed the lease. I'm moving my stuff, clothes, tools, bike gear. Emily's at her sister's, which is perfect. I don't want a scene. Mike's helping me load boxes into my truck. He's chatty, tossing a duffel in the bed. You sure about this, Tom? Sure as I'll be, I say, slamming the tailgate. She's not changing. He leans against the truck. You guys been together forever. You don't think she'll come around? She won't, I say. I'm not holding my breath. Mike nods. Fair. Sucks though. I like you guys together. Before she got all like that. Yeah, I say. Me too. We drive to the new place, unload, and crack beers on the balcony. It's small, overlooks a parking lot, but it's mine. Saturday night, I'm at the bar with Ray and Dave. Ray's telling a story about his cousin's divorce, laughing like it's a sitcom. Dave's sipping whiskey, listening. You did the right thing, Tom, Ray says, clinking his bottle against mine. She was running you ragged. She thought I'd take it. I say. Her mistake. Dave speaks up, quiet. She'll try to pull you back. Watch out. I'm not going back, I say. She can try all she wants. Emily calls Sunday night. I answer, ready to close this out. You moved out? She says, voice sharp. Without talking to me. We talked, I say, leaning back in my chair. You didn't listen. That's not fair, she says, pacing. I can hear it. I've been trying, Tom. Trying what? I say. To keep me on a leash? I told you what I needed. You gave me nothing. You're running away, she says, voice tight. You're giving up. Running. I laugh, cold. I'm walking, Em. Straight out of your game. She's quiet, then softer. What do you want me to do? Beg. I don't want anything, I say. I wanted a partner. You wanted control. We can fix this, she says, almost desperate. Counseling, whatever you want. No, I say. We can't. You're on your own now, Emily. I hang up. No yelling, no tears. Just done. 3 months later, I'm settled in the apartment. Got a new TV, a couch that doesn't smell like her perfume. Works good. Jake's stepping up, and I'm training him to handle bigger jobs. I'm at the shop one morning when Linda drops by to pick up her car. She leans on the counter, Smirking. Heard Emily saying you abandoned her. You holding up? I laugh, handing her the keys. She can tell whatever story she wants. I'm living mine. Good for you, she says. You deserve better. I see Mike and the guys most weekends, cornhole or beers at the bar. Ray's still loud, Dave's still quiet, but they're my people. Sarah says Emily's been off since I left. I don't ask for details. I don't care. I'm not happy, not sad. I'm just me. No one's pulling my strings. I fix cars, ride my bike, live my life. And if anyone